What's going on, YouTube? This is BoxingWave. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, subscribe, all right? It's going to be a lot more videos on the way, especially this week. Now, I know a lot of you guys are waiting for the Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz rematch breakdown. That will be out tomorrow morning, guys, all right? Sorry for the wait. But I just wanted to, watch as much film as I could and come up with my final prediction, all right? And that'll be out tomorrow morning. In the meantime, let's discuss a couple other fights that's happening in the heavyweight division this weekend, all right? This fight will be on the undercard. Michael Hunter against Alexander Povetkin. Very, very, very tough fight to call. I think both fighters are capable of winning this fight either on points or by knockout, all right? Alexander Povetkin still fighting on an elite level. I know he's 40. I know he's getting older. I don't know if he's 40, 41, but he's up there in age. And even with the loss to Anthony Joshua last year, he's still fighting pretty well. His last fight was against Huey Fury. Okay, and a fight where wasn't the greatest fight because Fury is really, really tricky. I haven't seen an entertaining Fury fight yet, but still a good performance by Povetkin. He picked up the win. I know last year he also fought David Price, and it was able to stop him, which was expected. But Michael Hunter is bringing something totally different. He's bringing a lot of volume. He's bringing youth and volume. Okay, he's gonna have a jab in Povetkin's face and body all night long. As long as the fight lasts, he's going to be throwing a lot of jabs. He's going to be feinting. He's going to be throwing right hands. He's going to give Povetkin a lot of different looks. He's going to be throwing combinations. Povetkin has a lot to worry about, and this is probably going to be his toughest fight in a while outside of Anthony Joshua. This is going to be one of his toughest fights. Okay? Now, Povetkin has a lot of power, so he could change the fight. He's knocked guys out with one punch. He's a good technician. He's good at timing those punches. I think he's better when he fights taller fighters. All the fighters that I've seen him face, I think he's better at fighting the taller ones. Even in the fights that he's lost. He lost to Klitschko. We know he lost to AJ. But I think he's more impressive when he fights taller fighters. Okay, I think he likes to get low, step in, and throw those combinations, throw punches, throw those right hands and hooks and uppercut, and those angles, especially that sneaky uppercut that he has. So I think Michael Hunter has a lot to worry about as well. This is probably going to be the best fight on the card, in my opinion. I already decided where I'm going with AJ and Ruiz, and I think this is going to be the better fight. I think this is going to be the fight of the night. I think Michael Hunter, he needs to worry more about how to pace himself. I think when he tires out and he gets exhausted because of the heavy volume in early rounds, he starts to fight a little bit sloppy. Okay, he tries to maintain the volume, and when he's tired, it looks very sloppy. He doesn't have the same kind of power in his punches. He doesn't look sharp. I mean, that's only normal when you slow down as a fighter. We see that in many fights, but still, he gets a bit sloppy in the later rounds. So he has to learn how to pace himself, okay? This is a guy, he's fighting someone that's looking to time him, especially that right hand. Povetkin is going to be looking to counter with his own right hand. And then when Povetkin steps inside, he's going to be looking to land combinations to the body. Throws the uppercut, throws the right hand. He's going to be looking to throw combinations, slip shots, and counter. Michael Hunter is going to be looking to do the same thing with his right hand. but he's going to be throwing a lot of jabs, especially to the body. He's going to be connecting with jabs to the body all night long. As far as points, I think Michael Hunter is going to be doing better on points round by round because of his activity. He's going to be landing jabs without a doubt. Povetkin usually throws a jab mainly to set up the shots. All right, he's going to be looking to set up the 1-2, step in and throw combinations. That's what he does. He's going to be feinting a lot, all right? Just timing, looking to counter. But Michael Hunter, because of that jab, and that jab that he's going to constantly throw throughout the fight, he's going to be winning rounds based on that and activity. He's going to be definitely throwing more shots. It's just that I believe that Povetkin is more capable of hurting Michael Hunter. All right, so when I think about this fight, I'm thinking more like Povetkin, possibly by knockout. Michael Hunter has shown to this up to this point, he's been fighting on way bigger heavyweights, and he's been dropping them and stopping them and performing well against these bigger fighters. But none of them really had the one-punch power that Povetkin has. So I think he needs to be careful with that. He's been hurt in the ring, but I do think he has a solid chin. And he's a fighter. He's definitely going to be bringing the fight to Povetkin. So Povetkin doesn't need to worry about, you know, just waiting and waiting and waiting for an opportunity to counter, because Michael Hunter will be throwing a lot of punches, a lot. So I think Michael Hunter has a good chance of winning. I'm actually leading a little bit towards him in winning this fight, but I also believe that Povetkin can end him in any given moment. If he gets carried away and gets sloppy, I don't think either fighter has the greatest defense. I think Povetkin's going to get hit like with a lot of jabs, definitely. But I do believe that Michael Hunter don't have the greatest defense neither. He doesn't keep his hands up much. But I think Hunter is going to be looking to mimic what Joshua did in their fight. All right, his hands are going to be low. He's going to be shooting his jab from a low position. He's going to be shooting the jab to the body, throwing right hands to the body, and they're going to connect. All right, Povetkin is going to be looking to counter with one shot and hurt him at some point. Will he hurt Michael Hunter? I think if he can, I think he can definitely win the fight. But I'm leaning more towards him getting the knockout and winning. I don't really see Povetkin winning on points, because Michael is he's just too busy in there. And if it does go to decision, I can see Michael winning unless he gets dropped. But I can see Hunter getting hurt at some point. Will he get knocked out? That's the question. I don't know. I really don't know. You know, and there's been plenty of fighters that Povetkin's been in there that gave him tough fights that did take his power too. I mean, especially if you look at his older fights. You know, when you look at fights against, you know, Ruslan Shagayev and Eddie Chambers and Marco Huck and all of those guys, they went to war and they brought the fight to Povetkin. It's not like he knocks everyone out. And then you also had, you know, the whole Meldonium thing too that you might want to bring up. You got to factor that in too. And this is why there's a lot of unknowns with this fight. Because even though I think Povetkin is still a very good fighter, as far as him knocking people out, I don't know if he can knock out Michael Hunter. I don't know. I know Michael Hunter is a smaller guy. He's coming up from cruiser, but it's not like Povetkin just dominated everybody he's faced. He's had trouble with other guys, especially guys his height. You know, I really believe that he fights better against the taller fighters. All right, so I'm leaning a little bit towards Michael Hunter. I think Povetkin is a slight favorite to win this one, but I'm leaning towards Michael Hunter. But I do believe that this is a 50-50 fight. I read a lot of comments and videos and stuff talking about this fight. It seems like a lot of people are underestimating both fighters. A lot of people feel that Povetkin is just done. He's washed up. He's too old. And a lot of people feel that Michael Hunter is just not ready. So, I don't know. I'm leaning a little towards Hunter to win this one. But I think Povetkin has a great chance of getting a knockout and stopping Hunter if he's not careful. Michael has to fight very, very careful. He needs to be active, but he needs to be careful. Fight smart. He can't get all wild, and sometimes he smothers his punches. When he's on the inside, he can't keep just wasting punches, wasting stamina. You know, he smothers his own shots sometimes. He likes to fight a little wild at times. But I've seen him fight very carefully too. It depends on who he's facing. Alright, so whatever the game plan is, I know he's been sparring with Andy Ruiz. I think he should be ready. And I think Povetkin is too. I really seriously doubt that Povetkin is taking his opponent lightly here. This is a real fight. And I think this will be the best fight on the card. I think this will be an action fight. Alright? So anyway, that's my pick. I'm leaning a little towards Hunter, so I'm going to go with him. But I think it's going to be a close fight on the cards if it goes to decision. I wouldn't be surprised either. I don't want to totally cancel out Michael Hunter getting a stoppage based on just overwhelming Povetkin. But I see Povetkin more likely to get a knockout because of that one-punch knockout power that he does have. Alright? So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.